there.
So speaking of Mother's Day, we got, I guess, better Mother's Day weather than we had expected earlier today, right?
It's always better to be on that side of it than the other side where you thought it was going to be worse, or it was worse than you previously thought it was. And the thing is, we're only going to get better moving forward. The only thing we might have to deal with in the morning, and that's a big might there, is a stray shower or two. I think most of the area should be dry, if not all of it. So that's why we've got a couple hours in yellow there. But I think past the really early morning part of the day, we're going to be smooth sailing. Might be a few choppy spots on the pond because it is going to be windy out, pun intended, but 4 to 6 p.m. we're looking sunny and very nice. So we've been topping out in the upper 70s lately. That's because we've had more of a southerly wind and lots of cloud cover. It's going to be a different type of 77 degrees tomorrow because we're going to have some sunshine and a brisk northwesterly wind accompanying it. Notice we're down to almost nothing here on satellite and radar. We've had a few stray showers over eastern Tennessee try to make it across the border, but as you can see, those efforts have failed miserably, as is the case with the effort of this lone shower just north of Charlotte. It's nothing personal, but just goes to show our system is dying, and basically this cold front, once it moves through, is going to start filtering in more and more dry and mild air. So that's what's going to be responsible for us transitioning into a more mild weather pattern and a breezy one tomorrow, but that should settle down once high pressure settles into the area by Tuesday. So it's the transition time that's going to allow us to be a little bit windy between air masses, but once that high gets here, it's going to create some just gorgeous weather, but maybe some chilly nights. So just beware of that here, especially tomorrow night and a Tuesday night. And if we time this rest of the night out on Futurecast, notice that we're just down to a couple showers and that's it. Might notice a couple of raindrops as you commute to work, but honest to goodness, it's going to be a non-issue. Just a bit of a nuisance, but no major heavy rains or anything like that, as the rest of the day should be clear and dry. Temperatures right now are in the upper 60s, low 70s in the upstate. We've got 67 in Gaffney, a little bit cooler up in western North Carolina, 63 in Asheville, and 58 in Waynesville. So a bit cooler of a night tonight. We've got skies clearing out from our earlier rain today, and we've also got that air mass intruding that colder air. So it is going to be a little bit cooler than we're otherwise used to. And there's going to be a couple of nights this week where you might be able to let the AC take a bit of a break, as winds are still relatively calm and southwesterly. So we haven't really seen the full passage of this front yet. What you're going to notice is more of a northwesterly wind take over in the mountains and more of a straight westerly wind here in the upstate. So just goes to show that we haven't seen that front pass through yet. We'll bottom out at 58 degrees in the upstate overnight tonight, 54, a bit breezy in western North Carolina with that northwest breeze at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And we'll start with a few clouds, maybe that stray shower in the morning. 77 though, your high temperature, and you're going to feel the wind in western North Carolina pretty brisk at 15 to 25 miles per hour from the northwest. And it's also going to be a bit cooler. You're going to notice the cooler air more so in the mountains than you will in the upstate, with a high of 68 degrees. So sunshine, we've got to take it. We only got a little bit of it today. So we're going to rate it a 9 out of 10 on account of that small morning rain chance and that wind. But we've got plenty of perfect 10 candidates moving forward, especially the days following it. We're in the mid 70s for highs on Tuesday. We slowly bounce back though between Wednesday and Thursday from those middle 70s back into the lower 80s. So we'll finally be back above average by Thursday, with that average high being 79 degrees. And that's just the beginning of our warming trend. If you notice on the 7-day forecast, we're in the 70s for a solid few days, but if that's not quite warm enough for you, we'll take a look at Friday into next weekend. Mid 80s turn into upper 80s, so we're going to be knocking on the door of 90 degrees next weekend. And honestly, you could honestly say that you're going to be able to get a taste of two seasons, both spring and summer, on that 7-day forecast. We're going to transition from spring-like numbers in the early part of the week into summer-like numbers from Friday into next weekend. Also note, Monday through Wednesday, there's going to be some chill in the air both of those nights. 40s and low 50s Monday night and Tuesday night, but that should improve with the warming temperatures. A reminder for the latest forecast, you can tune into the morning news from 4:30 to 9 a.m. tomorrow with meteorologist Nicole Pape and Isaac Williams with weather updates every 10 minutes. Guys?